Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Devotions. I'm Pastor Tim Mason, the Associate Pastor here at Incarnation Lutheran Church. And I do hope you can participate with us in live worship at 8:30 on Sundays or online at godamong.us, and watch it live at 8:30 so that you can participate with our chat section. It's really fun to be worshiping with a congregational live congregation, and we look up in the back wall and we can see everybody adding all the messages on the chat line. It's really fun. Today's devotion was inspired by Father Richard Rohr, one of my favorite writers and speakers, and it's entitled Prayer. Ephesians 5:13 says, everything exposed to the light itself becomes light. In prayer, we merely keep returning the divine gaze of God, and we become its reflection almost in spite of ourselves. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18 says, and we all who with unveiled faces contemplate the Lord's glory are being transformed into his image with ever increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. That's a powerful statement in telling us about what prayer is. Because the word prayer has often been trivialized by making it into a way of getting what we want. And that could be all kinds of stuff. Or telling God to do something for us. But I use prayer as a word that encompasses all of our interior journeys or practices that help us all to experience faith, to experience hope, to experience love within ourselves. Prayer enlightens our heart, our interior, and then we are able to project that light of truth to the people around us. It's not a technique for getting things or a pious exercise that we think somehow will make God happy, or a requirement for entry into heaven. It is much more like practicing heaven now. St. Luke chapter 3 verse 21 writes, when all the people were being baptized, Jesus was baptized too, and as he was praying, heaven was opened. I will close with a prayer of thankfulness by Ralph Waldo Emerson. For each new morning with its light, for rest and shelter of the night, for health and food, for love and friends, for everything thy goodness sends. Amen. I think my grandmother prayed a prayer like that many years ago, and I'll remember it forever. Good night, all.